Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video. We are going to be doing my Bath & Body Works Candle Day official guide video. So all the tips and tricks you need for Candle Day this weekend. We're going to go over all the information that I know, tips to help you shop, and I'm also going to be sharing my favorite candles right now, my top 10 favorite to pick up. And I have exclusive candles that are going to be here for Candle Day too that I'm going to share with you as well. So Bath & Body Works actually did gift me some of the exclusive candles that I'm going to be sharing with you because they are having some new scents out for Candle Day. So we will be touching on that later in the video. But yeah, I did want to mention those were gifted, but everything else you guys know I buy myself, and all the other top 10 candles I bought on my own. So let's go ahead and get started. So if you haven't heard of Candle Day before, if you're new into Bath & Body Works, Candle Day is a huge deal here. Basically, it's the lowest price on candles of the entire year, the lowest ticketed price. So as far as I've heard, and I think this is true, they are going to be $9.95. Now, I'm going to wait until Bath & Body Works actually announces it. They're supposed to announce it in a couple hours, the price, but everywhere I've heard $9.95, which is actually cheaper than last year, which is really nice because I feel like last year they went up to $10.25, I believe, and not everyone was super happy with that because I feel like once it goes over $10, it kind of just doesn't feel like a great deal. And yes, Candle Day used to be like $8 and some change years ago. I've been doing Candle Day videos for many years on this channel, and yeah, I still have some up that it was like $8, $8.25, but as inflation is going on and candles prices are going up, everything's going up, I'm happy to have $9.95 because last year was more, so I'm just happy it went down in price. The official dates for Candle Day are going to be this weekend, so it's officially starting in stores and online on December 2nd and 3rd, which is Friday, Saturday, in stores, online, but also online is going to have an early access on a Thursday, December 1st at 8 p.m. Eastern time. If you guys have the app and you're a rewards member, which most people are now, you can get on at 8 o'clock and get your candles online a little bit early. Now, there is going to be a virtual queue for online, so don't be shocked if you have to wait quite a bit. You can just like keep your phone open while you're doing something else and just periodically check it. They just don't want to overwhelm the site, so then you should be able to get in line, get your stuff, and check out. I do recommend getting on that night because it tends to sell out by the next day around noon. A lot of candles are sold out. Sorry if you see my cat walking around here, his little tail in the air. But yeah, a lot of times candles have sold out on the website, sold out. I don't know if they really are because usually they come back for SAS by noon. So you want to do it as soon as that site is live, so make some room tonight if you guys are shopping online. Usually online there's a code you have to use, so sometimes you can't use coupons online, which is why I personally like to shop in a store, but they could change it this year and allow there to be codes and have the automatic price, but I don't know, I just don't see them doing that. They could though, they could surprise us, but I personally like to shop in store. I know not everyone wants to deal with those crowds, so you can still get the deals online. There's going to be a limit of 18, but you can do separate transactions. If you are shopping in store on Friday, check the Bath & Body Works website, the store locator tool, and see what time your store is opening because the hours are posted. My stores are opening, a couple of them at 5, a couple of them at 6, so I will be up bright and early. I live an hour away or so I have to be up at least by 3:30, 3:45, so it's an exciting day. I go crazy for the candles and I just have so much fun. Now, I live in Iowa, so I feel like it's not as crazy busy here because I do shop in a larger town in Iowa, but I just feel like there's enough stores around that it doesn't get too crowded and not too long of lines. But if you do live in a very populated area, you can expect lines even at 5 a.m. But I feel like maybe less crowds will be there at 5 a.m. just because it is so early. So I would honestly get there as early as you can if you want to stop in before work or if you have that day off. Otherwise, it's also still going on Saturday, but stuff does go fast and the good stuff is gonna go pretty quickly in stores. So I try to get there as early as possible, even before they open. Some people start lining up if you really want to get in there and get your stuff. As I mentioned, I like to make a whole morning out of it, and I will stop at a few different stores around me. So if you have some within driving distance, check out a couple other ones, because you might find some candles at another store that they didn't have at the first store you went to. Sometimes I like to go to an actual smaller location because it's not as busy, and sometimes they have more product and sometimes not. It just kind of depends. As far as pricing goes, again, I wanted to mention that there is coupons out right now that have been sent out in the mail, or check your app to see if you have one as well. There's been a 20% going around that you can use on Candle Day, which is the best coupon because you're gonna get all around the more off if you're buying a lot of candles. There's also a 10 off coupon, which isn't as good, but it is good still if you're only getting a few. You'll definitely want to use them on Candle Day to get an even better savings, and that's why people go crazy for it, because once you add in the coupons, then you can get candles as low as like $6 or so. So that's why it's such a good deal, even when $9.95 kind of seems like a normal price they do. With the coupons, it definitely adds up. So those are kind of my main tips. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anything. I'm not going off a script or anything, so I'm just kind of going off the top of my head from what I've known from years past. But I do want to go ahead and show you guys the new candles coming, exclusive candles for Candle Day. So Bath & Body Works is bringing out a ton of new ones this season, so you'll be able to get some new scents and some of the old holiday ones as well. The holiday ones, they're probably going to most likely sell out during Candle Day, so I would also try to focus on those, but sometimes the exclusive scents they don't get very many of either, so it's kind of hard to pick and choose. And you can definitely stock up for the year because some of their new exclusive candles are more springtime scents, so you can stock up for spring, summer, and even some of their signature scents like mahogany teakwood, vanilla bean, those are also included in the sale, so you can definitely grab those. You don't have to just get Christmas candles. So let me go ahead and share some of the exclusive ones that they sent over. This isn't everything, this is just a few. They're gonna have so many. So they're having a signature like body care line coming out for Candle Day, so we're gonna see some body care scents in candle form back for Candle Day, and I always love to pick these up because they always include like the best body care scents. And this is one of the men's line. This is Bourbon. I've been already burning this one. My husband honestly loved this one. He said it smelled really good throughout the house, and it does smell like cologne. It's more like a spicy scent. It has notes of white pepper, dark amber, Kentucky oak. I'm gonna try to go through these quickly so this video isn't an hour long, but this one we really liked and I would recommend picking it up. Also from that body care collection, we have Into the Night coming back. This one came out also last year for Candle Day. Another really good one. Again, I started burning it already, and I feel like this one's pretty strong. It literally smells just like the body care, which is super fancy, perfumey, very night out kind of vibe. It has sugared raspberry, velvet rose petals, shimmering amber, and creamy musk. This one I also would definitely recommend picking up. Another body care scent that's coming for Candle Day is You're the One, and this one we haven't seen for I feel like a couple years now, but I really love this one too, especially in the candle. This is a really nice perfumey rose scent, which they do have in their signature body care line. It's one of their best like performers in body care. It has notes of white birch, velvety rose, and a drop of strawberry nectar, so very heavy on the rose, but you have that subtle sweetness from the strawberry. I also love this one and would recommend, and I think those are the ones that they sent over, but you're also going to be able to find in the stars, definitely a must-have for me, Japanese Cherry Blossom, 1,000 Wishes, Butterfly, and Ocean. The next round of exclusive candles for Candle Day, they're doing another round of candle mashups. So they take two scents and kind of blend them together. We saw this during semi-annual sale. So the ones that they sent over, we have the Ocean Driftwood in White Gardenia, and you have like the tie-dye label. Now this is gonna be kind of a nice pickup for spring, summer. These are not my kind of favorite scents. I'm not big into florals, but if you like florals, it is pretty heavy on the gardenia, but you do get that kind of woodsy background from the Ocean Driftwood in here. The notes on it are sea wash, mahogany, classic white gardenia, and ocean lavender. And the other mashup they sent over, this one is Cinnamon Stick in Waikiki Beach Coconut. I mentioned that this one I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about it, but I actually did start burning it, and I really like this one. This is a nice kitchen scent to me. It actually does remind me of, I think, Kitchen Spice, something like that. Tropical Spice that they've had before. It's a little similar. I wouldn't say this is too coconutty. You definitely get a little bit of that in there, but I like the spice. mixed in. It actually blends really well. This one has notes of vanilla, fresh coconut cream, and a dash of nutmeg and cinnamon stick. A couple other candles we'll be seeing in the blends collection there. I'm really excited for sugared lemonade and blueberry sugar. It sounds like it might be like a yummy, almost lemon cotton candy, something like that. It sounds so good. I'm also gonna pick up the cinnamon spice vanilla and hot cocoa and cream. That just sounds incredible. And then they're also gonna have aloha kiwi passion fruit mixed with tiki beach. So we also have kind of this returning favorites kind of collection coming out as well. So we're gonna be seeing French baguette in stores. I feel like it's been a long time since this one has been in stores. This is such a classic. It even has the date on here. It came out in 2012. I totally remember when that one came out. People just went nuts for it. But this just smells like baking bread. I feel like it's a little bit on the lighter side though, so I don't know if this is a must-have for me, but some people really like this one. But this one has notes of slow rising dough, crispy crust, and a pat of butter. Also in the kind of returning favorites, we have this candle called Tipsy Elf, which we haven't had this name before, but I feel like it's similar to butter rum eggnog. I would say maybe it's not an exact dupe of that one just because I feel like that one smelled like a true eggnog, like you got it right away. I don't really get as much eggnog with this one, but it is like a nice kind of spice scent. This is Merry Vanilla Jolly Nutmeg, a sneaky elf with a heavy splash of rum. So this one I think smells pretty good, especially for the holiday season. I think the name is really cute too. Also in that collection, we're going to be seeing Unicorn Sprinkles make a return, which that one's a really fruity one. We also have Wine Cellar, which I feel like everyone loves that one, and I definitely want to pick up. Banana Bundt Cake, another favorite. You know, I love banana scents, so that one is a true banana scent. It's not like the banana muffin that we had for fall. This one's a true banana cake. Also, for some reason, Candied Maple Bacon is coming back as well, which I'm kind of surprised about because I feel like that one was so hit or miss. Okay, now we have this collection here. I'm not sure what it's called, but we have Bubbly Rosé making a comeback. This one came out last year. I'm not personally so much into the champagne-y, fizzy scents like this, but if you do like those fruity scents like champagne toast, you would probably like this one. It smells like the bubbly scent we had for spring and body care. This has notes of pink sparkling rosé, sweet blood orange, and a splash of cranberry juice. Next we have Caramel Drizzle here making a comeback. This one is like extremely sweet. This is not one I normally pick up because it's a bit much for me. I don't know, I love sweet bakery scents, but this one is very powerful. So Caramel Drizzle has notes of sugarcane crystals, melted butter, and whisked sweet cream. Also in that collection we have Cranberry Pear Bellini. I feel like this one always comes out for the holidays usually. It does have some fun packaging this year. This is another super fizzy drink fruity kind of scent. It has notes of fizzy pear nectar, sparkling red cranberries, lush apricot, and tart blackcurrant. I also forgot to mention, but I'm pretty sure these will also be online as well, but I'm not 100% on that. We should start seeing them pop up probably tonight or tomorrow. We also have this fun one. I love the packaging on this one. This is the Black Cherry Merlot. This is such a classic from Bath & Body Works. I did start burning this one and it does smell so good. It smells like a yummy kind of cherry pie filling. It's not really the crust or anything like that, but it is such a good one. I do love Black Cherry Merlot. This has notes of dark cherry, black raspberry, and sumptuous Merlot. We'll also be having in that same collection Black Tie, Merry Mimosa, and Peach Bellini. And then the last one that is a Candle Day exclusive that I have is Fresh Cut Lilac. So they will be having this more springy floral collection as well. I don't think I've ever had this candle. Again, I'm not super into the florals, but this one's actually kind of nice. I could definitely see myself burning this like March, April time. It's super, super floral. This is Lilac Bouquets, Dewy Greens, and Soft Spring Air. And that collection is also going to include Sunshine and Daffodils, Endless Weekend, and then White Tea and Sage. Now there has been some rumors of some possible spring candles that the stores may put out if they run low on inventory, but I just don't know. They have so many new scents this year that I feel like they're not going to run out of inventory, but you can, if you live somewhat close, you can always check back the next day since the sale is Friday, Saturday to see if they did put anything out, but I've heard they're instructed not to put the spring stuff out, but there's some pretty exciting exciting ones for spring. So those are a look at the exclusives. Now we have more candles to talk about here. I'm going to be sharing some of my top 10 picks for the sale, some ones that I've really been enjoying this year. So first up, this is just always a classic for me. I always recommend getting Marshmallow Fireside. I buy this every year. It's one of my all-time faves. It is a delicious smoky campfire marshmallow scent with notes of, this one says toasted vanilla and cedarwood oil. This is an older one, so the notes seem a little off there, but just think of roasting marshmallows by the campfire. This is a new one this year that I've been loving, and this is "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." I've already burnt through half of it, but this is such a good cookie scent, you guys. I know cookie scents can be hit or miss. If you typically do not like Bath & Body Works cookie scents, you probably won't like this one either, but this is one of my favorites. I might like it even better than Mary Cookie. I'll definitely be picking up a backup during Candle Day. But it just literally smells like baking sugar cookies. The notes are Santa's fresh baked cookies, a warm mug of milk with dashes of cinnamon and nutmeg. Another new one this year that I've really been enjoying, you'll notice I love bakery gourmand scents. This is LATTE. I know this is another that's hit or miss with people, but I absolutely love it. I feel like it smells so good in my house. I had this one going when my in-laws came over one day and they seriously thought I was baking cookies because it also kind of has a very sweet baking kind of smell to it, but I get a hint of coffee in there. Not much. It's not a super strong espresso or anything like that, but it's very cookie scented to me. More of a spicy cookie. It's really good. It has notes of a shot of espresso, sweet vanilla foam topped with warm cookie crumbles. So this year, I really want to try and stock up on some of these glass jar candles because these retail for $32. So if you can get them for the $9.95 price tag, I feel like that's a really good deal. So they have some gorgeous glass jars this year. I especially recommend getting the Perfect Christmas. I love this scent. This is one of my favorite just Christmassy scents because it kind of has a pine tree vibe to it, but it's also very creamy. Oh my gosh. It's so good and it's super strong, and I love the little Santa on here. These are gonna go really fast, so you want to get them ASAP. This has notes of fresh cut pine, cinnamon sugar, and toasted marshmallow. If fresh balsam is like a bit too much for you and you want something a little bit sweeter, you have to try the Perfect Christmas. It is delicious. Next up, peppermint sugar cookie. I always recommend this one. It came out I think 3 years ago and I've loved it ever since. It's such a strong one, but I love a good sweet peppermint, so I like this even better than like twisted peppermint or crushed candy cane. This has notes of crushed peppermint, vanilla extract, creamy butter, and soft sugar cookies. Okay, this is gonna be one that you might find on the wall. So it's with their signature collection, and I highly recommend picking up Lakeside Morning. This is such a good one to me. It has crisp autumn air, white driftwood, and a hint of green apple. It smells incredible. It's one of my favorite more kind of cologne scents. Maybe a little bit similar to like mahogany apple in a way. I can't get enough of this scent. It is so good. I literally feel like I need to stock up on it. But it is available usually year round. So good. I feel like you can burn this any season. This one may be hard to find, but I do want to include it because it released later with the fall stuff. So if you find it, pick it up. This is the Sweet Whiskey candle, and Sweet Whiskey is one of my favorites in body care. So of course I love the candle as well. I feel like it's a pretty strong performer. It smells just like the body care to me. It does have that almost, it's not really smoky, maybe musk background. It's almost unisex, but then it has that dash of sweetness in it that just, I love this scent so much. This is Golden Amber, Vanilla Infused Whiskey, and Sweet Red Berries. This is another really good kind of cologne scent, so I wanted to mention Midnight Snow. I love to burn cologne scents here, especially in winter time. This one has almost a really fun like icy vibe to it, but it literally smells like a men's cologne, very fresh and really good. This is Juniper Berries, Cedarwood, and Soft Lavender. This is one I always buy also every year and recommend. One of my favorite cookie scents. It's different than the 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. This one to me is just a little bit more spicier. It's so good though, and it's super strong. This is Sugared Snickerdoodle. Again, I do have older packaging, but such a classic favorite for me that I buy every year. It has warm spices, creamy vanilla, and sugared musk. And then the last one I'm going to recommend to you guys, this one is the Strawberry Snowflakes. I've been loving this scent in everything. Body care, the room spray is excellent, and I do love the candle as well. it just smells so good. It's a very icy strawberry. So if you like strawberry pound cake, it's a little bit different than that. It's not as, I would say, gourmand smelling as strawberry pound cake, but still so good. I'm obsessed, and I love the label on this one. This is juicy strawberry, whipped cream, and iced bergamot. So I think that wraps up some of my favorite candles. We went over some of the exclusive ones. Lots of information in this video. I will 100% be doing a haul on Friday with my picks. I'm so excited to check it out, get some new scents, and stock up on some classics. I really need to get my list started. So don't forget to start your list like now. Go check out the website, see what's available, because you want to have just a rundown of everything, even if you're going in store, so you don't get there and you're just kind of like overwhelmed with things, because it can be overwhelming, especially with so many people inside, and then you don't want to forget stuff. So write down what you need to get, any gifts you need to get people, so you are ready to go. But that's gonna be it for this video today. I hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it, but I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. Let me know any questions you have down below if I forget to mention anything, but hopefully everything is covered here. But thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.